Okay. Welcome back to the house. Take a moment with me. Welcome back to the house. Take a moment with me and let's come back to center. For the last couple of weeks, we've been noticing our thoughts. We've been noticing where our attention goes. And learning how to slowly bring it back. The practice of returning once we recognize our attention has been caught, taking a breath, resetting with clarity so that we can handle any situation that is approaching us. As this awareness starts to develop, something starts to grow inside of yourself. As you begin to separate from the reaction and see how the mind plays the stories from the witness state, you're able to, through the witness state, you start recognizing the lenses you're seeing through that create the story in the first place. Those stories are, I'm unworthy, nobody likes me, some variation or belief we've gained through trauma as small people, and we've never challenged those beliefs enough to set our own definition of self. The lenses we see through are usually taught to us by broken people trying to fit into a broken society. We need to recognize that that's not a healthy way to exist and take the personal responsibility to define our own lens, our authentic way of seeing and expressing without the garbage or baggage that they try to put on our shoulders to form us in that way. They didn't do it out of spite. They didn't do it out of anger. They did it because that's what was done to them. And honestly, we need that kind of grooming to be able to fit in the world in order to challenge it to become our world, right? We need to challenge the world we were given, break the pieces that do not align with us, create the space for something new to grow. We take that responsibility daily. We take that responsibility when we recognize the lens we've been seeing through is causing our suffering. Suffering happens on many levels, many octaves. Most of our suffering is in the mind. Physical suffering can be short-lived or long-lived, and that is very painful for a lot of people. I have experienced those pieces myself. I'm talking about the majority of suffering, which is 90% mental. The stories we play, the anxieties we repeat, the fears we live, the shame that we keep piling on, proving how wrong we are through example and example and example. We need to shift that lens and start seeing reality clearly. We must shift that lens and start seeing reality clearly. We do not deserve that self-hate, that shame. It's not really an off switch as much as watching from a distance. When you can zoom out from the witness state and label the lens you're identifying through, it gives you that to change the lens. No, I'm not worthless. This is what I am worth, and I'm going to show up for myself in this way. We get to change the story in the moment because we've identified it, we've seen the lens, we've chosen to refocus. We've recognized the lens, and we recognize the lens, and we choose to refocus it. Whenever you start to initially react to a story, there's always some lens in play, some way that we want the world to show up, and it's not showing up for our expectations. So we kick our feet, we yell and scream and say it shouldn't be that way because I don't want it that way. I know it sounds silly, but at some point we have to just accept reality for whatever reality is giving us in the moment and then move forward from there. The least amount of resistance is going to be the easiest way to get to the next step anyway.